study, perhaps because of your experiences, you have that, what do you call it? Oh, you found something that quality that you are good at. So that's called a noun self. So moving on, as I mentioned earlier, there are some ways, there are many ways to find out about yourself. First, self reflection, talk to counselors, or take some assessment. If you see why there is need to discuss about it, to highlight about this. So, if you notice job, or position, or career among yourself, you can notice that each career has different personality, and same goes to you. Everyone created unique, created different from each other, and as same goes to career. If you notice, let's say here, let's say marketing. Marketing, what personality do you think they need? If you answer yes, they need extrovert. They need to be able to mix around with people and convince the other party to follow their lead, to buy their product. It's marketing. So they need to be good in talking to people. They are good in, they need to be good in convincing people. Mm, so I feel shy talking to people. So what do you think? The suitable job for me? Hmm, perhaps if you feel shy, if you don't feel feel comfortable talking to people, perhaps again perhaps you can be introvert. Introvert is personality that make person not comfortable talking to a lot of people. So they prefer to sit behind the desk, analyzing data, what else? Arranging document. So those are the, what do you call that? The strength of introvert person. So if you see, so each career has each personality. So do you. So same goes to you. Career has their own personality, and also you have your own personality. And how about sometimes I enjoy spending my time alone. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I enjoy talking to people, to my friends, or perhaps it's called ambivert. So I believe some of you are familiar with this term, extrovert, ambivert, and introvert. Moving on, this is the sixth personality according to John Holland. So first is realistic. If you see the up there, it's called realistic. Realistic person with realistic personality, they enjoy working with the hand, building something. I believe in your university, Saveetha, they are dentistry, working with dentists to be dentists. So dentists, I I believe, according to what do you call that, to personality, career personality, John Holland career personality, they must be in realistic, and then followed by investigative or thinker. Investigative person with investigative personality, they enjoy solving problems. They do research, they find out what are the symptoms. Who do you think will have a high possibility to have investigative personality? Hmm. If you are answer doctor, yeah, doctor need to have investigative personality. If you say doctor, they will check, oh, how about you? Let's say Dr. Deepak, how are you doing? Which part of your body that feel pain if you touch? What are the symptoms that you have been for the past 2 weeks? So that's how they check the symptom. Okay, moving on. Artistic, artistic person with artistic personality, they enjoy uh, being creative. They enjoy explore the art, and then they enjoy to express it in artistic way. Bollywood movie. So that's how about art, how they want to express the art, how they want to express the feeling to people around them. So that's artistic. Good in dancing, can be writing, poem, singing, or articles. Those are artistic. And then if you see, next one is S, social. Social are helper. Social and enterprising are similar, but there is difference. They are similar in they are good in mixing around with people, but with different purpose. While social, they enjoy helping others, like let's say, I am counselor. So according to this test, I have high personality in social, dominant personality in social. Means it's counselors can say job, assignment that I need to help people. I need to share knowledge to around to people around me. Okay, that's social. Enterprising, yes, they enjoy talking with friends, with people around, but they want to pursue you, to follow the idea, or to convince to follow them. Last but not least is conventional. Conventional is a person with a tendency to tidy things up. Let's say accountant or secretary, they need to, what do you call that? They need to be good in tidying up documentation. So they need tidy, organizer, and conventional. Follow the rules. Okay. So I hope you are following me. If you don't, you can take note and then you can ask question later on. Follow up. Second, after we knowing about our personality, what are our strengths, what are our weakness, so we explore the choices available. Let's say, mm, I know that I am good in talking to people, so perhaps I will explore career, explore choices that requires me to talk to people, to communicate with people. So perhaps you have choices. Maybe I want to be journalist, or maybe a YouTuber. Right now, maybe I want to be a marketer or counselor, teacher maybe. So a lot of choices. And then let's say, as I mentioned to you earlier, that each career, each occupation has their own personality. So this is doctor, for example. Doctor will have, first of all, investigative, second, social, realistic. This is the three dominant personality, or we call it John Holland's code or Holland's code in this approach. So, doctor, if you have this, then it is good. So it suits your personality, investigative, social, and realistic. Moving on, let's say lawyer. Lawyer, what do you think the dominant personality that they need to have? Yes, right. First, enterprising. They need to convince judge that, let's say, their client are innocent. And then investigative, they need to research how to convince. And then if you know lawyer, they need to check the alibi. They need to convince judge that the client are innocent. Artistic, the way uh, they express or they convey message to, and also when they talk to the client, so they can convince the client to use their service. Okay, let's say this is the latest career. I think among uh, young people, everyone want to be YouTubers, to have what you call that YouTube account, and you do vlog, you share your daily activities. Okay, don't forget to comment, subscribe, and share this video to people around you. Okay, that's how YouTuber, what do you call that, function in our society. So, YouTuber, this is based on my reading. YouTuber, first of all, need to be enterprising. Of course, they need to convince people that you follow their video, you subscribe, and you share to people. So the more people watch their video, they will get money from YouTube. So the dominant personality need to have enterprising, artistic, and social. So this is what do you call that? What personality that they need to have to be entertainer. For example, here is YouTuber. Okay, moving on. While the third will be, here is making decision. First is recognizing ourselves. What are we good at? What are our strengths? And then what are our weaknesses? Second, we explore choices. What are the career choices we have? After we have the list of choices, and then we make decision. This decision, it will be important. Why? Why do you think? Because once you make this decision, you need to commit to this decision. That's it. And what happens if uh, this is not the right decision? Uh, that that is why before making decision, you need to collect all the necessary information. How we can gather this information? Research, ask around, ask, consult with your parents, consult with university, consult with your relatives perhaps, consult with uh, the important people in your community. And last but not least, you can always discuss this matter to counselors, to your university counselors, to counselors, or maybe in a center, to explore, to get more information before making decision. So I would like to share. Uh, Okay, so before we proceed, I would like to know some of you maybe. So here we have how many people? I think more than 50 people. So how about a bit of sharing from your side? I would like to hear your career journey. So there are three questions here. First, what do you aspire to be? What do you want to be? Second, what are your career choices? Third, how do you decide your current study? So I'm informed by Dr. Deepak that all of you are in your university level right now from different field of study. So I want to know this three question. So we have, let's say, how many people we have? Oh, a lot of people here.
A lot of people are there. So,
Okay. Yes.
yeah, anybody wants to answer this question? What sir has asked? Any volunteer students? Please ask your question.
There is no right or wrong. I just
Yes.
want to know. I just want to know your career journey so far.
Students?
Anyone?
Anyone? You can tell what you aspire to be, what is your career choice, and why. Anyone? Okay, I think they're a little hesitant. Maybe you can just continue and then maybe we'll have Q&A at the end. Yeah.
Okay, sure. So I just want to share about mine then. So when
So can I
I
say, sir?
Yeah,
yes,
you want to ask? Yeah, please.
Yes.
hello, good evening then.
Good evening, sir. Myself, Pavani Priya.
I wanted to hi. Nice to
Hi,
see
sir.
you.
I hope you are fine.
Yeah, same goes to you, Pawani.
Yeah. Uh, my career was just
Hmm.
to being a good software or hardware engineering.
Mm-hmm. Engineer.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's it.
So
I think
how do you decide? How about your what are you studying right now, Pawani?
I'm studying BTech right now, sir. You're asking the branch or something?
Yes, I mean the program is it engineering you are studying now?
I'm studying an ACE branch of BTech, sir.
Yeah, yeah. She is studying electronics and communication engineering. Yeah.
Electronic, I see, I see. So means it, what do you call that? You want to be engineer, software engineer, and then you are studying technical engineering. So it's like one line, Pawani. Can I say that?
Yes, sir.
I see. That's good. So what? How you decide that? I think I want to study this.
We can't decide that, sir, but to get, I'm so nervous to say
No,
that.
no, 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 no. Maybe you would have inquired with your friends, or you would have asked your parents, and
Yeah,
you
I
were
asked it from
passionate
my neighbors and I suggested, sir.
and you
Ah,
finalized it.
I see,
Okay.
I see, I see. That's good. That's good. Thank you, Pawani.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, Bhavani.
Thanks, sir.
So how about anyone else would like to share?
Anybody else? Okay. Okay. Maybe at the end we'll have a few more questions.
Mhm. Okay, I will moving on then, Dr. Deepak.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Please.
So this is by these three simple questions, you can always see your position. Is this your program? Is your program, your current program, will help you to get what you want to be in the future? So later on, I will say more about this. Okay, I'm moving on. So case study. I am counselor. So if you are not familiar with counselor is a person who will meet students. Let's say student having difficulty, having lack of motivation in their study. So this student came to me, sir, my name is blah blah blah. I'm from this country. Sir, now I don't have motivation to study. I talked to him, and then he mentioned that, sir, I always want to be useful to my community. I want to study community development, but parent, my parent want me to study engineering, sir. I don't want to study engineering. Engineering is not helping people, according to the student. So I talked to him. I talked to him, and then finally, in the end of in the end of my discussion, the student mentioned that, oh, I encourage that. Oh, do you think you can be to achieve? Do you think you can achieve your goal while studying what your parents want you to study? Explore, and then in the end of discussion, student can, oh yes, sir, perhaps I can continue study my engineering while I do volunteer work during my study. And also, I can do some charity work later on after I finish my study. Okay, well done. So in this case, it is about win-win situation. You get what you want, and also you are able to follow, let's say, in case you and your parents having different what do you call it, interests, so you can always talk to them, consult them, and find opportunity that you can pursue your interests, at the same time follow your what your parents want you to be. Okay, are you able to see my screen now?
No, sir. Actually, you can share it again.
So here mention
One
host
second, one second,
able
one second.
participant. Okay.
Yeah, one second.
Hmm. Okay, Dr. Deepak, no problem.
You can continue, sir. Like I will just allow you to share. Yeah, just continue
Hmm.
talking. Yeah.
Okay, then this is last but not least. After first recognizing ourselves, what our strength, our quality, our personality, and then continue by listing our choices, what we can do with our
Yeah, please
personality,
share your screen, sir. Please share your screen.
what we can be in future with our personality. So after that, uh, decision. Okay, I decided to be doctor. So to be doctor, after we make decision, like I mentioned earlier, that decision comes with commitment. So how you want to commit? This is one way you can commit. Taking action. Hmm. I have quiz for you, ladies and gentlemen, students of Saveetha Institute of Medical and Technical Science. How do you eat a whale? Do you know whale? The big animal in the planet? Okay. So the answer is a bite at a time. in this don't encourage you. I don't I don't mean to encourage you to eat well. Okay, it's okay, really. We want you. I just take you for example. So, uh, moving on. What do you mean by eating well a bite at a time? Means big goal need to start with small action. You want to be doctor? I will take it as your big goal. It is well. So how do you want to be doctor? What will your small step? What will your action to be a doctor? So that is why. So in Malaysia, to be a doctor, you need at least 5 years in study. Okay, 5 years you will be a doctor. So will what are your plans? What you can do to realize your dream, to make your dream come true? So I believe you have this 5 years from now I can be a doctor. But how about 1 year ahead or 3 years ahead? What are your plans? How about 1 year in future? What are your plans? Maybe next month or next week perhaps or tomorrow. What are your plans to achieve this goal? So this is a lot of what we call. Uh, I just do what I can do, sir. I attend the classes. If Dr. Deepak asks me to attend this, I will attend. If my head of department asks me to take this subject, I will take. I don't have plan. I just do what I can do now. Okay, that may work, but how about plan? Your action. Your actions helping you to get what you want in future. So this gentleman, if you are familiar, if you are not familiar, his name is Benjamin Franklin, one of the president of United States of America. I quoted his sentence. The best way to predict future is to create it. So based on this quote, I think that your future starts now. What you are doing right now, it will help you or it may not help you to get what you want in future. Let's say just now, if not mistaken, the name, she wants to be software engineer. That is why he is taking a bachelor degree in tech, in technical communication. So she is creating, she is on the way to achieve her goal. So how about you? Are you doing what are you what you are doing right now helping you to get what you want in the future? So I would like to share this simple, mm, what I can say is technique to analyze, to evaluate your action, your current action. WDEP. First is one, doing. E, evaluation. P, planning. So let's say in football, if you cannot score with this current strategy, and then you do evaluation, You evaluate what are the lacking, what you need to improve. Then you come out with different planning to achieve what you want. So if you see, let's say, uh, my want, my willingness, I want to be a doctor. And then, so what are you doing right now to be a doctor? Now, I am attending university and taking medical program. Okay. So evaluation is what you are doing right now helping you to get what you want in future? Yes, sir. I am on the right path now. I am on the track to get what I want to be in future. That is good. So how about, is there anything you can do more so you can ensure you get what you want? I think I need to continue my hard work. I will continue my commitment by avoiding some attending online classes, let's say, or perhaps I can engage more with my lecturers, with my seniors, asking them, consult with them how to get good results so I can be a doctor in future. Same goes. If you want, you can be what you want to be. And then depends on you. Your future starts now. It depends on what you are doing right now. If you are spending your time lazing around with your video games, watching TV, uh, don't want to attend online classes, so you know, you know how it will go, you know where it will go, you know how it helps you in getting you to get what you want, to be a person that you want. So by using this simple technique, you can evaluate and you can plan it or you can replan your doing, your action today. So you can ask, uh, you can always ask yourself, I, I'm doing this. I'm working hard now because I want to be doctor. I'm working hard now because I want to be engineer in the future. So you can always uh, remind yourself what you want to get in the future. Okay. So I believe this is the end of my sharing, ladies and gentlemen. So if you note something that you don't understand from my earlier sharing, you can ask me now. Or you can share what is your thought about what I shared earlier. Please, students.
Yeah. Uh, Thank you very much, Mr. Amma. It was really a wonderful message and information about to plan their career. I'm sure our students got the point message about how to plan the career. So thank you very much for your wonderful presentation once again. Now let's open the session for question and answer session. Students, if there is any
Yes,
question you like to ask, please go ahead. Any clarification you want, you can ask.
or if they don't agree with me, also they can share their opinion.
Okay. Okay.
Dr. Deepak.
Yeah, absolutely. It is. They will agree. Definitely, it is. All the points you mentioned is very valid, and they should practice it. Uh, so maybe you can share your feedback session, like to me through Mr. Roland, so I can share it with the students, and I will
Oh,
get
yeah, okay.
I will get the feedback and then share the responses maybe tomorrow or Monday.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
So I will share to Mr. Roland then. It's
Yes.
only a Google form link.
Yes.
So you can share to the student, and then student can fill the form based
yeah.
on how they feel about this talk.
Sure,
Dr.
sure,
Deepak.
sure. Thank you once again. And I also like to thank Mr. Roland for organizing this for coordination from your university. And my special thanks once again to you for your patience and also time to
No
conduct
problem,
this
Dr.
talk.
Deepak.
Good day to you, and thank you everyone. Good day. We'll meet next
Thank
week.
you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dr. Deepak.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.